o'clock right now. The earliest time I can drop Ryder off at daycare is 7 a.m. And then I have to be to work by 7:15. And that means I have 15 minutes to get to work. And that's like not impossible, but it's impossible in a way. You know what I mean? Like I would have to spend money on a cab every single day in order to get to work by 7:15. And that's honestly just ridiculous. You know what I mean? But we're in a cab right now because that's just what I have to do at the moment until I'm able to figure it out. And I'm crossing my fingers and I'm praying that God willing soon that I will figure it out because this is not it, okay? But I'm super excited because Ryder is starting 3K September 4th. So he'll still be going to daycare, but then he'll also be going to 3K as well. Like he'll do busing services. I'm trying to get the schedule for him from the busing company. However, they still don't have things pretty organized, and September 4th is in less than a week. So that's putting me on edge because I need to know those things so that way I know how things will play out when it comes to me getting to work and things of that sort. And if I need to take him to daycare in the morning, you know what I mean? Because if they're able to pick him up from my house by a certain time, then he can just take the bus from there instead of having to go to daycare first and then getting on the bus and then going to school. That's just too much for him in terms of transitions. Transitions are like his biggest enemy at the moment. They scare him a little bit, especially when things are going too quickly. So just being able to have a set schedule for him where he feels comfortable with those transitions is what I want for him. And it's just what would ultimately be ideal. So I will be calling the busing company again today to see if they have an answer because I feel as though that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like y'all should let parents know ahead of time so that way they're prepared in terms of their work schedule, etc. Because his school doesn't start until 9 a.m. And honestly, that's super late in itself because it's like, what if he didn't qualify for busing? How would that work? Who would be able to take him to school? Because I can't take him to school at 9 a.m. every day. I start work at 7:30. So that would just be ultimately impossible. And it's like, I cannot send my child to school because I gotta go to work. So it's just like, it's gonna figure itself out. So that's why I'm not stressing it too much because when there's a will, there is a way. Okay, we are on our way to daycare. This is Ryder's outfit. He has on a Gap sweatsuit with Simba on it, and he has on his Travises, and they're so cute. So now I am back in another cab, and this just feels like too much already in the real school year to not even start yet. Like my 8th grade students and the rest of the students, they come September 2nd. And I'm definitely a person that's optimistic. But in this situation, I do not know how I feel. I do not know how I feel. I should have known. I'll save that for later. But I just don't know how I feel. So yeah. So I am currently on my way to grab some breakfast. I did not have time to make breakfast this morning. I would have made bacon and eggs for myself. I just made breakfast for Ryder because as long as he has his breakfast in the morning, then I'm good. I also usually do overnight oats. However, I didn't have any strawberries to cut up and put in the oats or like blueberries or something like that. I only have grapes. So I'm like, I'm not gonna put no grapes in my overnight oats. So I'm just like, whatever, I'll just get breakfast in the morning. So I'm gonna get a coffee. There's a couple of coffee shops over here. You have Manhattanville Coffee. You have Neighborhood Brulee, which is my favorite. But I'm also contemplating or if I want to spend that much money on a coffee this morning. Because I'm trying to save, right? And I usually make my own coffee in the morning and I bring it. I did bring a couple tablespoons of my what is it? I brought a couple tablespoons of my espresso. So I don't have like scoops. I don't have measurement scoops. So I don't know how much coffee I'm applying to the water. So I don't know if it's gonna come out the best. So yeah. But now I'm headed to the supermarket to see what they have. Because if anything, I'll get some food and I don't know. So that was honestly just a waste of my time because I went to the deli area and they said that they don't do wraps and they don't do sandwiches. It's already pre-made. Yeah, I saw it was pre-made, but one, how long was it sitting out there? Two, what if I don't want what you have to offer? They had like chicken walnut. Who the fuck want chicken walnut wraps? Who wants that? I don't want that. So now I just wasted my time. Now I'm on my way to the cafe when I should have just went to the cafe to begin with. And I'm gonna get me a bacon, egg, and cheese or whatever. So yeah. Like granted, I could go to one of these little delis or whatever, but they be using beef bacon and sometimes I don't want beef bacon. Like I don't discriminate against no pork. I eat pork. Pork on my fork, okay? Especially if it's like jerk pork or pork bacon. But I don't eat it all the time. I want him to go. He looking in the wrong direction to turn the car. I was about to bust a U-E. Okay. But yeah. Now I'm on my way to the cafe. And I wasn't trying to spend that much money today, y'all. I really was not. And that's what's making me sad. Because they up their prices. Before it used to be I think $5 for like a bacon, egg, and cheese or whatever. Now they upped it to $6. And it's like, I don't know what's going on in the world, but we used to be a proper city. Like, I remember you could get a chopped cheese for $3. A chopped cheese now is like $10. Like, what's going on? That's literally just some ground beef and cheese. So this is like my favorite cafe ever. I'm gonna get an egg and cheese on a biscuit with beef sausage. And then I am gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna get a coffee. Coffee with half and half. And yeah, that's it. Coffee with half and half. My job, they got their own flavors on my tea, so they stubborn. Just like that. I'm also gonna use cash. So yeah, I got my cookie, splash half and half, and then I'm just gonna add my flavor once I get back to work. Sometimes not to get to my video, but yeah, I'm just gonna add the flavor once I get back to work. And then I got me a
a breakfast sandwich. But yeah, this song just reminds me of what's that movie with Sandra Bullock? And they was singing it. Betty White was in the middle of the woods, and she thought it was like a Native American indigenous seance type of ritual song. That shit had me weak. But I always think of that. Alrighty now, so I got my breakfast. Now I'm on my way back to work. I'm gonna be like a minute or two late getting back to the building because I'm not gonna lie, neighborhood, they make their food fresh, but they do take a little long, especially if it's busy and packed in there. And today was a little busy, but I need to eat. And I'm not teaching, I'm just observing, so they will survive. I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. So I just got my nails done, guys, and I hate them. Let's look at the paint job. It was only $25, so I definitely paid for what I got. Would I recommend? Absolutely not. I'm sad and I need a drink. Made an attempt for him to get a haircut. However, his barber was not there, and I did not have the barber's number up until this point. I was able to get in contact with him because I've been going for like the last 2-3 days to see if he was there because I didn't have no contact. I don't have an Instagram to like hit him up or whatever. So I just been winging it, trying to see if he in the shop, and he wasn't in the shop today. However, I did get his number and I did call him, and Ryder's gonna get a haircut tomorrow, finally, because my baby is out here looking peasy. I'm out here looking oily. Like, we're not looking good as a unit. Like, the face card is there, but like the hair, we both need help. So I'm gonna go to the hair salon early in the morning, 8 a.m. I want to be the first one in the shop, so I'm the first one out. And then we're going to go ahead and get him a haircut. Let mommy see your hand. And then we're going to go ahead and get him a haircut. But tomorrow, I mean, not tomorrow, I'm on my way to go pick up my Amazon packages. I ordered some stuff because I'm supposed to be going to DC this weekend. However, I don't have anybody to watch Ryder, so I really don't think I'm going to DC. And I'm just so sad because my best friend was able to get us tickets to Afrofest. The lineup is, the headliners are Ashake, Gunna, Wizkid, Shantia's gonna perform. A whole bunch of other people's gonna perform too, and I was super excited about that because the person that was able to get us the tickets, he like curates the concerts and things of that sort for like Afrofest and like some festivals, and he got us gold VIP tickets. And also we were gonna be able to go on the stage. And Brittany doesn't have a babysitter to watch Ryder, and Brittany doesn't have a babysitter to make that happen, and it's making me extremely sad because I ordered the perfect outfit. My hair was gonna be fresh, the nails are done, they're ugly but they're done, and I'm just so sad because I don't have nobody to watch him, and it honestly just sucks. Ooh, hi Ryder. Ooh, let's see what's in here. Package number 1. Okay, open next locker. Another package. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. So what you gonna get to eat? Ooh. I think this is his lunchbox. We're definitely taking a cab home. Right, Papa? So we're taking a cab home. Packages are secured. Alright.
Clear a car?
Yeah. Look, Papa, say hi. Okay. So I have one package here. I'm trying to record without having to hold the phone. I mean, having to hold the camera, but I don't have nothing to set it on. You know what I mean? Like if I put it like this, oh, that could work. Okay. Lunchbox. It is a lunchbox for Ryder. He's starting 3K soon, and I wanted to get him like a bento box because they're not allowed to heat up the food. He is a very picky eater, and I'm gonna pack him like his chicken nuggets, french fries, and I wanted like the thermos type of thing to keep the food hot. Yeah, I don't really know how this works. Okay, I guess it does that. This is what it looks like inside. 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments. I guess this is just like a divider. And then, oh, this is cute. Fork and a spoon.
Now that you're getting bigger, you can make a big block tower.
You got a haircut?
You can ride a scooter. You can use.
Okay, so I'm on my way to Hungry Bird in the Bronx to get some food. They have the best Indian food in the Bronx. So I'm excited. I want the butter chicken. I want the garlic naan. So yeah. Hungry Bird. What he said? The mango lassi. Okay, so I'm at Hungry Bird. Let me show you guys the menu. Wait, I hate when it does that. Menu. Look at the menu. What's vertical?
Shooting horizontally.
I'm shooting. I know. Yeah, this is not for TikTok.
Instead, it's
Okay.
$1 extra normally.
Okay.
It's good.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
1 or 2.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
And then 2 garlic naans.
You don't want to share? I mean, we could do
2 garlic naans.
Yeah.
Two garlic,
You
yeah.
don't want to share. And then, what was the other thing you was talking about?
Oh, how many chicken mimosas? How many chicken samosas?
He just want to drink. Y'all got liquor?
2 pieces.
No alcohol?
You don't sell alcohol, right?
Huh?
You don't sell alcohol?
No, you can buy and bring it here.
Oh, okay. Take one.
I'm taking the food.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'll get it to go.
Yeah.
If you want, 69.
Do that?
Taj Mahal.
Act normal. I got sick when I went to India. Yummy.